your body's in fight or flight mode all the time, and you are stressing. Your cortisol is through the roof, and you either don't know why, or you do know why and you don't know how to fix it. So I'm gonna give you 3 simple steps on how to fix it, because dude, we don't want high cortisol. Makes your face puffy, makes you crave more food, makes you sleep bad. You can't lose that stubborn belly fat, and we don't want that. You wake up tired but wired, and you hit plateaus a lot easier. So we want to learn how to combat that, how to make it so we're never stressing again. But first, why you might be having high cortisol. All right, bad sleep, too much caffeine. You're having caffeine way too much throughout the day. Why are you having 400 milligrams? It just dehydrates you, and then it gives you insomnia. Like, you want to cut back, stop having caffeine 8 hours before bed. Okay, if I wake up at 7 a.m. and I go to bed around like 9 p.m. every night, I will actually stop having any caffeine. Coffee is typically what I have at noon. That gives me 9 hours of no caffeine. That way I can actually fall asleep easy and stay asleep and reach my deep sleep, my REM sleep. Also, undereating and overtraining. A lot of you guys just overtrain, or you're just way undereating and putting yourself in crash diets, which is terrible for your hormones. Absolutely terrible, which that alone messes up your sleep, which raises your cortisol. We already know that. And a lot of you guys just have poor sleeping habits, and I'm gonna touch on that. But also constant stimulation. Get off your phone. Do more things that make you forget about your phone. You are scrolling on TikTok for what? For 4 hours a day on Reels, on Shorts. Scrolling for what? You're watching dogs do Lord knows what. Okay, let's stop that, dude. Cortisol just raises your blood sugar, actually breaks down muscle, and makes you retain more water. So by fixing these things, not only are you gonna feel better, I got your attention. Join my SKOOL community below. I got the link for that below. There's a modeling community in there where you can buy that course, and it's a one-time payment, and then you can get that and learn everything you could ever need about modeling and how to get into modeling. I also have it separated, so you don't have to get into the community. You can just get it outright. For that link is also below, and one-on-one coaching below. The community is sick, dude. We have 50 plus people in there. 44 plus videos. I'm adding more and more over time. All my routines, everything you could ever imagine. And I'm super active in there. Weekly calls, texting people all the time, helping people with their diet, meal plan, everything. And it's just a bunch of people winning and posting their wins in progress. So it's super dope. Hope to see you guys in there. I love you very much. But you're going to look 10 times better. Watch the water literally just drain out of your face when you just do this for a few nights, man. And then you just make it a part of your routine. So enough talking about that. Let's just dive straight in. Number 1, sleeping and waking up. Going to bed, you need to optimize your sleep. All right, stop going on your phone right before bed. Stop laying in bed and scrolling on your phone. Get off your phone 30 minutes before bed. Most people say 30 to 60 minutes. Just an hour before bed is kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. Get off your phone 30 minutes before bed. Turn on some white noise, go to sleep. But tips for sleeping. Make your room pitch black. Stop having all these lights from things plugged in, just shining all these lights everywhere, or having your curtains open, have outside lights coming in. You want your room pitch black so nothing can wake you up. You want to stay asleep, reach your REM sleep, and stay asleep. So pitch black room. Get the eye mask if you have to. I travel with it everywhere I go. Make your room cold. 62 to 67 degrees. You want your room cold so it's a nice chilled environment. Trust me, you will sleep 10 times better, and you will actually burn more calories in your sleep. And next, take a shower before bed. Take a nice cool shower, get cleaned up so you go to bed actually feeling clean. If you work all day, if you do stuff all day, and then you go to bed and you're just in that grimy state, dude, you just won't sleep as good. So it's all the little things that add up. It's not just one thing you do that makes everything fantastic. It's all the little things. So taking the shower as well. And then before bed, magnesium glycinate. I take the natural sleep gummies. They have 2.5 milligrams of melatonin, but magnesium. Then I also take 320 milligrams of magnesium capsules from the brand Pure before bed. Magnesium is extremely important before you go to sleep. Helps with your digestive system, muscle recovery, and get and reach REM sleep easier. So start taking magnesium 30 to 45 minutes before you go to sleep. And lastly, stop eating right before bed. Stop your eating an hour and a half before bed. Eat your last little snack or your dinner or whatever it is. Drink some water, go for a walk, speed up the digestion, and then just stop eating, because you cannot digest food while you're sleeping. So stop snacking right before bed. All right, have your last meal a little bit higher carbs. It'll help you sleep better, but stop eating right before bed. Actually, one last note on sleep as well is work hard throughout the day. Do things you don't want to do. Do one thing every day that you don't want to do. Like, I won't sleep good unless I push myself extremely hard every day, so that like it's a mindset of I have to earn my sleep. If I lay in bed at night and I didn't do the most I could, I'm like, damn, Trev, like you didn't do it today. And I can't fall asleep because my mind is just racing. I'm like, dude, I could have done more. I should have done more. Like, be honest with yourself and push yourself hard every day. That way it's like, you know, sleep is a reward. Obviously you're gonna sleep no matter what, but like I find I always fall asleep faster and sleep better when I work my ass off throughout the day. Now, waking up, first thing you wanna do when you wake up is get water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Either just drink a water bottle, glass of water. I always put, get a 32-ounce water bottle and put some Santa Cruz electrolytes in there because it's full of sodium. Helps me just de-bloat right away and get me properly hydrated. So I drink some of that immediately. Go out and get sun. I go outside, get some fresh air. Obviously, every day is different because, you know, some days it's raining, all this stuff, but I'll still go outside on the porch or whatnot and get some fresh air. Try to get sunlight on my skin. Not go on your phone right when you wake up. Stop waking up, rolling over, grabbing your phone and looking at it. Okay, stop that. Wake up, go hydrate, go outside, get some fresh air, move your body a little bit, get some sunlight on your skin. It's going to make you feel 10 times better throughout the day. When you wake up and get an instant boost of dopamine, dude, like you're just gonna drain yourself and be a lot more drained throughout the rest of the day. So wake up, hydrate, leave your phone wherever it is. Don't keep it right next to you when you're sleeping. Put it like across the room. Hydrating, going and getting fresh air and sunlight, and then do some movement. If you can go outside and go for even just a 15-minute walk, if you can do 15 minutes of stretching, or do a quick HIIT workout, whatever it may be, do some movement so you are just moving your body, getting a clear mind, clear heart, and just ready to have a great day, you know, because that way you're not just going on your phone. You know, you're allowing yourself to fully wake up, to fully process, okay, I have to do this today, I'm gonna do that, like I'm gonna attack the day doing all the stuff, I'm gonna do the hardest part of my day first. Always do that, set your day up for success. So that basically covers the morning and night routine. Like I said, also just cut back on the caffeine, stop having it 8 hours before bed, allow yourself to get proper sleep, and don't have too much caffeine. That way you're properly hydrated. I talk about it all the time. Hydration is so unbelievably important, especially for reducing the puffiness in your face and just allowing your body to work properly. Now, let's talk about number 2, nutrition and training. You want to train, you want to get your steps in. Getting your steps in, I always tell everybody at least 10,000 steps a day. You don't have to get 20,000. I mean, sure, some days it's great because, you know, moving more, burning more calories. But you want to make sure, I always tell people, the biggest deficit you want to be in if you're trying to be more aggressive is like 650 to 700 calories a day. At most. I'd 700 is still reach. I'd say 650 is typical 500 calories a day. That way at the end of the week accumulated, you know, 5 times 7, 35. So 3,500 calories is 1 pound of body fat. So you want to be losing about a pound a week. You don't want to be losing more than that. You don't want to be in a crash diet. It's going to mess up your hormones, hair loss, you know, no sleep. Like everything's going to be messed up. You're just going to be having all these cravings and everything. Cortisol through the roof. It's terrible. So you want to train, you know, I strength train, you know, 4 to 5 times a week. And then I also just mix it up and do like cardio and everything, but I get my steps in every day. I eat accordingly. Right now I'm eating for maintenance. So I'm having like 2,500 calories a day. So it's about not putting yourself in 1,000 calorie deficit. Obviously, you're gonna have days where you're super busy and you might just accidentally be in 1,000 calorie deficit. One day is not gonna kill you, just like one day of overeating a little bit is not gonna kill you. It all comes down to the end of the week. But if you start compiling days of where you're having only 1,000, like, you know, you're having 1,300 calories when your maintenance is, you know, 2,400, like you're gonna set yourself up for failure and just ruin everything you got going on. So we don't wanna do that. But also you want to have a whole food diet. I'm not gonna say I never have processed foods. I had some pasta last night, but it's about having a whole food diet so your gut is healed. So it helps with your skin, helps with your mood, helps with your sleep, and you can actually digest the food compared to eating a bunch of bread and all this stuff. So a whole food diet, the benefits it has, you're getting all your nutrients and vitamins from, you know, your meat, vegetables, and fruits. So whole food diet, you know it, I know it, I talk about it all the time. You know what you should be doing. You just need to make the simple adjustment. It is really easy, tastes really good. You just need to stop being lazy. Okay, and then the training, I already talked about a little bit, but really get your steps in, because like getting your steps in, like even if I don't lift, I still get, you know, 10 to 15,000 steps. And just being, if I can be outside and get my steps in, I do because it helps my mind. Like, it makes me creative. Half the time I don't have headphones or anything in. It just allows me to be present in the moment. It's a form of meditation, and it allows me to be creative, think about YouTube videos, think about what's going on in life, think about myself, and, you know, critique myself, but love myself and everything, you know? And that way I just have that peace of mind and peace of quiet. And obviously I'm moving more, so I'm helping my digestion, I'm helping my body, helping my posture, because I'm standing up straight and walking. And it's just being outside, getting the fresh air, some sun on your skin, maybe interacting with people, and just moving more, you know? Like, walking is the best thing you can do for fat loss and for just lowering cortisol, because, you know, you're just enjoying it and taking deep breaths and relaxing. All right, so that's, you know, basically what it comes down to. And it's not overtraining. You need rest days. You don't need to be training 7 days a week. I used to think that, and the next thing you know, I'm just eating like a damn lion. I don't know, dude. I'm just stuffing my face, and I'm eating before bed. Sleep gets all messed up, and then, you know, my body's all inflamed, everything. You need rest days. I'm taking like probably like 2 rest days a week now, and I feel better than ever. I'm sleeping better than ever. I am as lean as I have ever been. The benefits are endless, and it's like when you do all those, you just feel a lot more confident and a lot more energized and ready to attack the day. That's how you should go about the training and nutrition. Lastly, a part of nutrition and working out, a little bit different, but meditation. I got your attention. Join my SKOOL community below. I got the link for that below. There's a modeling community in there where you can buy that course, and it's a one-time payment, and then you can get that and learn everything you could ever need about modeling and how to get into modeling. I also have it separated, so you don't have to get into the community. You can just get it outright. For that link is also below, and one-on-one coaching below. The community is sick, dude. We have 50 plus people in there. 44 plus videos. I'm adding more and more over time. All my routines, everything you could ever imagine. And I'm super active in there, weekly calls, texting people all the time, helping people with their diet, meal plan, everything. And it's just a bunch of people winning and posting their wins in progress. So it's super dope. Hope to see you guys in there. I love you very much. Meditation is something that, quite frankly, has changed my life. And I'm not one to sit here and lie and just tell you some fad. I used to stress a lot, dude. I used to overthink a lot. And now I don't. I really, for 2 years, dialed in on meditating. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm doing guided meditations on YouTube. I'm sitting there in silence for 45 minutes, for an hour. I'm sitting in the sauna and I'm meditating. I'm slacklining, and all I can focus on is my breath work. Doing breath work is so incredibly important because it just allows you to take a deep breath and realize thoughts are just thoughts. Thoughts are not emotions. So you're not getting attached to them. You just cut them loose, and they just, you know, they're like balloons. They just float away. Meditating helps tremendously, and it is a workout because just really focusing on your breath, and that's all you can focus on. So you just let thoughts come and go. I highly recommend it, and it'll only, especially if you start your day with it, it'll just make you go into the day with a clear mind, clear heart, ready to have a great day. And just help you sleep better, you know? And on to the final one, which is like my most important because I love talking about it. Once you master the sleeping and morning routine and your nutrition and training, then it comes down to the mindset, dude. The mindset. It's like, how do I get confident? How do I do all this stuff? How do I just stop worrying about what other people think? You know, there is no formula to, you know, being confident. It's just saying, waking up, I'm him. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna do that shit today. I'm gonna make that happen, you know? Like, I am it. I am whatever it is. Like, you need to just have that mindset. Dude, I roll out of bed every day. My back hurt a little bit this morning, but I woke up and I was like, I'm the greatest. Like, I said that, and like, you know, it's like I do stuff every day to really fully have that delusional self-belief. But you need to realize, right? Obviously, it's like some people might, you know, have a great diet and great sleep and stuff, and they're still stressed, and what they're stressed about is what other people think, what other people are doing. Why are you stressed over that? And you need to adapt it. It is what it is lifestyle. If you are always focused on someone else, when can you focus on yourself? How do you make your goals and dreams come true? By focusing on yourself, by doing what you have to do. If you're focused on someone else and what they're doing all day, every day, you're just always like, oh man, they're doing that. Like, how do I do that? And then you sit there and you just ponder. And then next thing you know, you're overeating, you're not sleeping, you're not training, you're not eating right, all this stuff. Like, all the stuff compiles. You need to realize, dude, we are all on different timelines. I am 28. All right, I'm old as dirt. I'm an uncle. A lot of my friends are married and have kids. Some of my friends are single. And and we're all the same age, you know? And here I am, freaking scallywagging out here, just chasing my dreams, just having fun, dude. And believing in myself. But it just shows that we're all in different timelines. Like, yeah, seeing my best friend have a kid and stuff is the coolest thing ever. And it really makes me want to, you know, find my wife and have kids and everything. But I'm not gonna stress it because everything happens for a reason. Everything will come to you when it is your time to have that, okay? When the person of your dreams is supposed to come into your life, they will come. You cannot force things. You cannot control what you can control. All right, stop trying to control other people. Stop trying to control the damn weather. All right, you can't control it. You need to focus on what you can control. What you can control every day. Your eating, your sleep, your hydration, what you do, how hard you work, your training, all that stuff. You know, like trying new hobbies. You can control all that. Like Trevor, like I have so much free time, I don't know what to do. Dude, I didn't know what to do. I picked up a camera and started filming YouTube videos. Quite frankly, changed my life. Dude, you just need to get out of your own way. And it's like, if someone does something, but there's nothing you can do about it, it is what it is. What you gonna do? Like, there's nothing you can do. Why stress over it? It happened. It might have sucked, or it might have been great. Okay, you take it for what it is and move forward. You learn from it, you grow from it, and you accept it. You take the positive from it, not the negative, and then you just keep moving forward. Not everything's gonna be ideal, but if you can't control it, it is what it is. Take the positive from it, keep moving forward, learn from it, grow, evolve. That's how you make shit happen. That's how you get more experience and more knowledge, not dwelling on the negative. I've been there, I've done that, now I don't stress anymore. All I see is positivity, man. All I see is sun shining today, man, some fresh air. Like, it's a little chilly out, but I like it. Stop complaining, appreciate it. Notice yourself saying all these negatives and change them to positives. When you notice yourself thinking something negative, change it to a positive right away. Man, like I don't feel the best today. Like I don't look good. Like, I look good, you know, like I look good. Or just think about like your family. Just, it doesn't matter what it is. Just change it to something positive. Like whatever you're thinking that's negative, like she might leave me, blah, blah, blah. Think about it real quick. Well, why would she? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why she'd leave me. Like, it's just, I'm just overthinking. Boom, change it to something positive. Change it, think about your family. Think about what you're gonna do that day. Think about just a good memory, just anything positive, because it just helps reshape your mind, you know? So it's simple tips and tricks like that. And just like the people who are gonna judge you and who are, you know, gonna give you hate, I get a lot, I deal with it. I welcome it. I don't care. It does not bother me. If anything, I just clap back because it's a little fun, you know? Like, it's a little bit of entertainment. It doesn't bother me one bit. But dude, people are gonna hate you. People are gonna chirp you and stuff. That's how you know you're doing something right, you know? Because you're never gonna meet someone who's doing better than you, talking down on you and ripping you apart. You know, it's always the people who don't want to see you succeed or see you doing something cool, and they're like, no, like they don't deserve that, like I deserve that. And those are the people who just sit at home and don't do anything with their lives. Nothing against them, but do something with your life. Get off your ass and stop wishing and hoping for a better life when you can go make it happen and change your mindset for a better life. You don't need all the money in the world to have the best life. I don't have all the money in the world, and quite frankly, I'm just always really happy, dude, because I'm just super appreciative. Expect nothing, appreciate everything. But that's what it comes down to, man. And then just like fully believing in yourself and just not caring, man. And like doing all those things really helps with this, because, you know, when you're sleeping good nutrition, you know, you look better, your mind just really sharpens, because to be able to do all those things, it takes a certain level of self-respect and self-love and discipline that, you know, isn't easy. Otherwise everybody would be doing it. So you know, being healthy isn't the easiest of things, but it really helps change your mind and shift your mind into the right direction. But I just want to end it on that. It's just, dude, I don't care what people say. I don't care if I get judged. They don't know me. Just because you're watching this online, like I share a lot on here, so you guys, you know, somewhat know me, but you don't like truly know me. You can't let people online care, dude. If you want to post stuff on social media, people say shit, who cares, man? They're probably just jealous and wishing they were doing it. So it's like, you just can't let it bother you. You just gotta keep doing you, dude, and just like have fun with it. Life is meant to be lived having fun. It's not meant to be lived sitting on Wi-Fi and doing absolutely nothing. Like, you want to have fun and enjoy life, man. Really just appreciate everything and expect nothing. You know, just go into everything open mind, open heart, and love life, because you never know when your time is gonna come. You never know what's gonna happen today. I'm not gonna say you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow, because there is no tomorrow, there is only right now. Just all we have is today, man. Just appreciate the moment and work on yourself. I hope this helps, because I don't want people stressed. I want people to enjoy life and have fun and everything. But yeah, man, deuces. I love you guys.